So it's not very clear.
I guess if he's the shooter,
I do worry about identification in cases like this. You know. Yeah, because everybody does. All right, so here's what we're looking at. We're looking at some of the witness statements that were taken. Many of them are unable to identify the shooter because it came from behind. One of the things I'm looking at is that there was one identification from a 6-photo array, a photo pack array. However, the second victim was unable to make a positive ID, so she only caught a glimpse of him. So, you know, I think that there probably is some question, but, you know, the issue is we've got this admission that he was firing shots. And so, unfortunately, for him, there's an admission that he was firing some shots, but he, you know, contends that he was acting in self-defense. So we're taking those things into account. I'm also taking his age into account here, given some of this, what I've put on the record in terms of danger to the community, likelihood of conviction at trial. I'm thinking, I like your number, but I'm thinking maybe a 50 cash. But if I do cash surety, then that allows his mom or whomever to use a bondsman. All right. Okay, we're going to do, this bond is going to be set in the amount of $50,000 cash surety for the reasons that I stated on the record, which is lower than I was inclined, counsel, based upon your argument. We're going to do $50,000 cash surety here. The next, of course, there is to be no contact with either of the complainants during the course of this bond, those complainants being Waltrez Allen and Derica Matthews. That means no verbal contact, no written contact, no contact through third parties or social media. Any attempt at contact with either of those individuals will be considered a violation of the conditions of the bond. If your client is able to make the bond, he will have to be fitted with a GPS tether before he leaves the jail. That GPS tether will require full home confinement, all right? $50,000 cash surety, GPS, home confinement. Next court date is going to be June the 9th. June the 9th, in front of Judge Archer. And then, of course, he's got the absolute right to a preliminary exam, which is now set for June the 16th. Same judge. Thank you.
Anybody ready for orders yet?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm waiting for Mr. Reed to reappear, so no, we'll just keep moving, please. As soon as he's back on the screen, we'll get to Mr. Waters, but he's in another hearing, he says.
Do you see that people? I guess I was trying to detect the person in the light blue shirt. That was one of the
Hi, what's your name, sir?
Robert Black.
Over here now. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Black, this is case number 210-584-4901, people of the state of Michigan versus Robert Black. Counsel. Thank you, counsel. The court notes formal reading has been waived and enters a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. You have an argument as to bond.
Mr. Black, 47 years old, lifelong resident of Detroit, no prior to my knowledge, has been employed with the force for 6 years, in college, and this is not a false confrontation, Your Honor. I'm respectfully asking the question because it's very personal.
Okay, thank you, counsel. Based on your arguments, I don't see any risk to the community or flight risk. Bond is set in the amount of $1,500 personal. Next court date will be August 9th in front of Chief Judge McConico. After that, August 16th in front of Judge Archer. Mr. Black, you're not to purchase or possess any firearms or other dangerous weapons during the course of the bond, sir. Thank you.
This way, Bob. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Just so you know, I don't want. You said. And then it's gonna be Remington. Thanks.
Hi, what's your name, please?
Gordon.
Mr. Gordon, okay. Gotcha, all right. This is case number 210-584-4701, People of the State of Michigan versus Keith Gordon, counsel.
On behalf of the President, Mr. Gordon, you guys formal reading understands the constitutional rights and guarantees.
Thank you, counsel. Court notes formal reading has been waived and enters a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I do note that this is a non-assaultive allegation and there are no prior convictions in front of me such that I'd have to concern about danger to the community. Is your client a resident of the area?
Yes, he is, Your Honor.
Thank you. Based upon that information, I don't think he's a flight risk. Bond is set in the amount of $1,500 personal. The next court date will be in front of Judge McConico on August 9th. After that, Judge Jefferson on August 16th. Mr. Gordon, you're not to purchase or possess any firearms or other dangerous weapons during the course of the bond, sir. Thank you. Hi, what's your name, please?
Remington Nichols, Your Honor.
Say that one more time, please.
Remington Nichols, Your Honor.
Remington Nichols. Okay, one moment, Mr. Nichols. Thank you. Okay, this is case number 210-447-3501, People versus Remington Nichols, counsel.
On behalf of the President, Mr. Nichols, you guys formal reading understands the constitutional rights and guarantees.
Thank you, counsel. The court notes formal reading has been waived and enters a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Do you have an argument as to bond?
Mr. Nichols, being 29 years old, lifelong resident of Detroit. He is employed at the fountain downtown Detroit. He's been there for 2 years, Your Honor. All right, he's not on, Your Honor, he understands no contact order. He will be staying with his brother. He's got strong family ties. They're ready to support him. He will be staying with them. He does receive government assistance. I'm respectfully asking the court to consider it a personal bond.
All right, counsel, are there any other domestic violence convictions for Mr. Nichols or any other pending cases between him and this complainant?
Not that I am aware of, Your Honor.
You want to ask him or you want me to check Vine Link?
Mr. Nichols, this is your attorney speaking. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is being recorded, it's live, and it's on YouTube, and everything you say can be used against you, okay? You only answer what I'm asking you. The court is asking if you have any other pending cases with Ashley Bart.
No, do not. Not at all.
Any other domestic violence convictions?
And are you aware of any other domestic violence convictions that you have on your record?
I do not have any domestic violence convictions.
All right, thank you. All right, bond is set in the amount of $100,000 personal. What that means is that you don't have to pay any money to get out of jail today, sir. But if you violate my no contact order, you may trigger the high monetary amount that I've attached to what right now is a personal bond. All right, $100,000 personal bond. The next court date is going to be June the 22nd in front of Judge Garrett. There's not to be any contact or attempted contact with Ashley Bart. That means no verbal contact, no written contact, no contact through third parties or social media. Any attempted contact with that individual would be considered a violation of the conditions of the bond and could trigger that high monetary amount, as could missing your next court date. So make sure you don't do that. June 22nd, Judge Garrett. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. Still not ready on Mr. Waters, I guess. Hi, what's your name, please? Okay. Thank you. All right, this is case number 210-584-4401, People State of Michigan versus Jarrell Nathaniel Massey. Counsel. Thank you, counsel. The court notes formal reading has been waived and enters a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I do note that this is a non-assaultive allegation and there's no prior conviction in front of me, assaultive or otherwise, such that I would have a concern about danger to the community. Is your client a resident of the area? Thank you. Then I don't see a flight risk. Bond is set in the amount of $1,500 personal. The next court date will be August 9th in front of Judge McConico. After that, August 16th in front of Judge Archer. Sir, during the course of this bond, you are not to purchase or possess any firearms or other dangerous weapons. Thank you. You're all done, sir. Thank you. Hi, what's your name, please?
Peterson.
Mr. Peterson, thank you. All right, this is case number 210-4473401, People of the State of Michigan versus Jamal Peterson. Counsel.
Mr. Sharp, on behalf of Mr. Peterson, who is formal reading on the constitutional rights and defense.
Thank you, counsel. The court notes formal reading has been waived and enters a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Any argument as to bond?
My client is 42 years old, lifelong resident of Michigan, in school at Detroit Institute of Tech, not on probation or parole, just starting a heating and cooling job. He starts on Monday, Your Honor. He lives alone, does not live with the company, understands the no contact order. Your application, but the charge of misdemeanor and respectfully asking the court to consider it.
Thank you. Are there any other pending cases between this defendant and this complainant?
Mr. Peterson, this is your attorney speaking. The court is asking if there are any other pending matters between you and Latasha Rudd.
No.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Given that information, I don't see an overall risk to the community. I'll address risk to the complainant through the no contact order. I don't hear a flight risk here. Sounds like he's got stable residence and work that he's starting, so I don't think there's going to be a flight risk here. I am going to set the personal bond in the amount of $100,000 for due to the no contact order. That means you don't have to pay to get out of jail today, but if you violate the no contact order, you could trigger the high monetary amount that is attached to what is right now a personal bond. $100,000 personal. Next court date is going to be June the 22nd in front of Judge Garrett. You're not to have any contact or attempted contact with Latasha Rudd, meaning no verbal contact, no written contact, no contact through third parties or social media. Any attempted contact with that individual will be considered a violation of the conditions of the bond. Thank you.
Thank you. Good to go?
Yes.
Thank
You're going to get a quick update.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Mr. Reed, are you ready on Mr. Waters?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, not quite yet.
All right, thank you. Actually, can you just hand me that stack? Thank you. Hi, who do I have at DDC?
Angelo Waters.
I'm not an IT
Oh, they're telling me they're still not ready on Mr. Waters. I'm sorry. We'll just push him to the end. Ready on Jones. They say they're ready on Jones. Hi, what's your name, please?
We need you.
I can't hear. I'm sorry. One more time, please, at the DDC. What is your name, please?
Demonte Jones.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Okay, you've missed some court dates on some traffic misdemeanor matters When that happened, the judge assigned to those cases issued warrants and set bonds. We're going to set those warrants aside today so they're not following you around anymore. And you are going to get personal bonds on these tickets. Just make sure you don't miss your court date and lose that benefit. Technically, they're misdemeanors, which means you can face up to 93 days in jail and or a $500 fine. That doesn't mean that's what will happen in your case. You have the right to remain silent. You're being recorded. Anything you say could be used against you in the future. You also have the right to the assistance of an attorney on future proceedings on these tickets. If you can't afford one, one will be provided for you on or before your next court date. The first ticket is ticket number U9876441. The government alleges that on September the 5th of 2013 in the area of 13406 Maiden that you entered a vacant building without the owner's permission. Personal bond. Next one is U24309-215, where the government alleges that on July the 10th of 2015 in the area of 15010 Evanston, you entered a vacant building without permission of the owner. Again, you've got a personal bond on that one. On both of these cases, you have the same court date and the same judge. You'll be in front of Judge Sabri on July 2nd, 2021. Now we'll go on to your other matter, which is case number 200-565-2801, People of the State of Michigan versus DeMonte Keith Jones, counsel.
Mr. Chairman, on behalf of Mr. Jones, who is formal reading in the sense of constitutional resistance.
Thank you, counsel. The court notes formal reading has been waived and enters a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. There's a $5,000 cash surety capias issued in this case on October 15th, 2020. It is an assaulted felony. Do you have permission for me to change that bond?
Your Honor, we spoke to Judge King in the end. At this time, as no, we do not.
All right, then the bond stands as is set by Judge King, $5,000 cash surety on this one. The next court date is going to be June 9th. After that, June 16th is the preliminary examination date. You're going to be in front of Judge Jones. There is to be no contact during this case with Sonia Mitchell Jenkins, and that means no verbal contact, no written contact, no contact through third parties or social media. Any attempt at contact with that individual will be considered a violation of the conditions of the bond. Thank you. Jones. Oh, for her? I said it was in front of Judge Jones.
Okay.
Hopefully I didn't say.
Yeah, got it.
Hopefully. It'll be written correctly. That's what counts, but it's quite possible. Hi, what's your name, please? One moment, please. This is Mr. Brooks, do we say? Hold on one second. Too much stuff. Brooks, Mr. Brooks. You ready on Mr. Brooks? All right. This is case number 210-584-5201, People of the State of Michigan versus Karian Darshan Brooks, counsel. Thank you, counsel. The court notes formal reading has been waived and enters a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I do note that this is a non-assaultive allegation and there are no prior convictions in front of me, assaultive or otherwise, that cause me concern about community safety. Is your client a resident of the area?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
All right, given that information, I also don't see a flight risk here, so I'm going to set bond in the amount of, come on now, $1,500 personal. The next court date is going to be in front of Chief Judge William McConico. That's on August the 18th. And then, oh, wait a minute, hold on. This is not marked as a McConico case, Madam Clerk. Can you please make sure that the date is correct? One moment, please. I need to double check your court date.
Yes.
Okay, can I have that file back, please, for just a moment? Thank you. All right, next court date is going to be on August the 18th in front of Chief Judge William McConico. After that, August 25th in front of Judge Jefferson. Mr. Brooks, you're not to purchase or possess any firearms or other dangerous weapons during the course of the bond. Thank you.
I gotta look at Judge King because
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
We're on standby. We're waiting for
Okay, who else do we have? Council, are we ready on Crudups, Pulliam, Langford?
Counselor.
Oh, where's council?
They've been going in there, they're taking a while.
This looks like female side. Where'd she go? I think this is female. Is this female? Diamond, yeah. Shelby. Female, 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 female.
The only one we have that can be seen is Waters.
Have you interviewed anybody on the female side?
They are on it now, I believe. One female was interviewed and one is about to be interviewed.
Okay, thank you. It looks like we've got 4 on the female side. And we've got 4 males left, not ready on any of those.
Let me go.
We've still got Mr. Waters. Let's see. That's going to be an easy one. That's CCW. They're all CCWs. Like, it's a 2-minute interview. Okay, look at this one. See what you think about that.
One guy just got through. Do you want me to bring him on? Do you want me to wait? Call for it.
Hi, what's your name, sir? What's your name?
Trayvon.
Thank you. They just brought Mr. Clark up. Does that mean you're ready on that one? All right. Case number 210-584-4301, People State of Michigan versus Trayvon Marquise Clark. Counsel.
Mr. Chair, on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Clark, who waits formal reading of the defense's constitutional right and stands.
Thank you, counsel. The court knows formal reading has been waived, enters a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Do you have an argument as to bond?
Here, Mr. Clark is 25 years old, lifelong resident of Michigan, is unemployed at this moment, lives with his mother, I believe requires a non-assaultive. I'm respectfully asking the court to consider a personal bond. They are allegations. We are still in a pandemic. She does have family ties, Your Honor.
All right. You know what I'm always interested in when there's an R&O is how assaultive was the conduct with the officers allegedly. This one appears to be mostly running away. What do you think? I'm thinking tether, personal the tether. All right. All right. I'm going to do a personal bond here, but due to the description in the report of flight from the police, such that a taser allegedly had to be used, I am going to require a GPS tether before he leaves the jail. So I'm going to set a personal bond in the amount of $25,000. All right, $25,000. He is going to have to get fitted with that GPS tether before he leaves the jail. However, I'm not putting a curfew on the tether because I think it's just a matter of keeping up with his whereabouts given the attempted alleged flight from the police. I'm not really worried so much about community safety here, given the charges here, which are non-assaultive, and the prior record, which is non-assaultive. It's really just a flight concern. So $25,000 personal bond. GPS tether is required, but there is no curfew required. The next court date is going to be June the 29th. June 29th, and it's going to be in front of Judge King. All right? And Mr. Clark, you're not to purchase or possess any firearms or other dangerous weapons during the course of the bond.
Your Honor, I was told that number 18 is a male, but not interviewed yet.
Okay.
Just,
Wondering if this is the right tether. Oh, why am I still holding on to it? What do you think? You think the tether is necessary in this game? It's such a backup, like they may end up sitting in the jail for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran there to tase him.
Right.
He's trying to like counterfeit coins and fictitious license, like there's nothing assault at all.
Right. Yeah. I don't know.
What's his date of birth? We gotta, I'll wait to see. Isn't that usually on this page? I never know where I'm looking.
I don't know. It's usually in the report.
Yeah, it's here in the investigator's report. 25. He's not a kid. All right. Hi, what's your name, please?
Anna Robertson, Jr.
What is it? What's your name, sir?
Mr. Robinson.
Robinson. Oh, okay. Here we go. Thank you. All right, this is case number 210-584-4801, People State of Michigan versus Dana Del Rico Robinson Counsel.
Mr. Robinson, Dr. Sharon, Mr. Robinson, who is former reading and assumes constitutional rights, is dead to.
Thank you, counsel. The court notes formal reading has been waived and enters a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I do note that this is a non-assaultive allegation and there are no prior convictions in front of me, assaultive or otherwise. I don't have a concern about community safety. Is he a resident of the area?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Given that information, I don't think he's a flight risk. $1,500 personal bond. The next court date will be before Judge McConico on August 9th. August 9th. After that, there will be a court date on August 16th in front of Judge King. Mr. Robinson, you're not to purchase or possess any firearms or other dangerous weapons during the course of this bond. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right.
Mr. Reed is ready whenever you are.
All right. Thank you. Looks like we're ready on Waters. Whenever you can bring Mr. Waters, please. Hi, what's your name, please, sir? All right, Mr. Waters, this is case number 210-584-4101. Good afternoon, counsel.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. May it please the court.
You wait.
I'm sorry. Daniel
That's
Reed
okay. Go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. We wait for a reading and stand muted this time.
Okay, very good. Thank you. The court notes formal reading has been waived and enters a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Any argument as to bond?
Yes, Your Honor. We didn't give you the record that I've known Mr. Waters for quite some time. He does live in the Detroit community, has been a lifelong resident. This is a non-assaultive case, Your Honor. I can assure the court he's going to be on time and in court at the date so designated by this court. We'd ask this court respectfully give him a bond at this time.
All right, thank you, counsel. Given your arguments, I don't see there's any danger to the community here. I do note that there is one prior, but it is non-assaultive, and this is a non-assaultive allegation. Sounds like he's got very strong community ties, such that I'm not concerned about flight. I'm going to set bond in the amount of $1,500 personal. $1,500 personal bond. Next court date is going to be in front of Chief Judge McConico on August the 9th. After that, there's a court date on August the 16th in front of Judge Jones. Mr. Waters is not to purchase or possess any firearms or other dangerous weapons during the course of the bond. Thank you.
Anna.
I'm sorry, Mr. Reed, can you give us your P number for the clerks, please?
I'm sorry, I talked too fast. It's P number 30965. I'm old.
No, you're not. Thank you. This is hard. It's hard to get feedback here. Thank you.
All right. Stay safe, John.
Zoom.
Mr. Waters, give me a call.
All right, you do the same.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. 100.